I want to let you all know about something that the media is doing that is frustrating me a lot. It is really, really despicable. But before I get to that, let me just show you another one of these tweets. It's one of many that we see of people saying that they just saw Alita and that they loved it and that they want a sequel and they hashtag Alita sequel. And this is another piece of evidence that the whole campaign, the Alita sequel campaign, actually worked. It actually is getting people interested in watching Alita, and they're seeing it and they're jumping on board the campaign as well. So this is a good thing. I believe it's going to translate into a lot of sales, and not only that, but a lot more fans. And these are all things that are necessary for Alita to do better the second time around. Um, And for those who have tried to minimize the impact that the Alita Army has had, because it has happened in the past where people have tried to argue that we haven't made much of a difference, that we just don't really deserve any credit at all for the growth of the fan base and just and survival of Alita. That's this is just more proof that that's not true. We're doing great. And all we have to do is just stay on the path that we're on, continue being positive, continue showing support, and not trolling other fan bases and not using Alita as a shield or sword to throw criticisms at other movies and characters. We just straight up just show love for Alita. And onward to the other topic that is really bothering me today. It started, I'm on the wrong page here. It started was it yesterday? Yeah, maybe 2 days ago. And I believe the original, I would say the original perpetrator was discussing film. And what they had did was, I'm going to try to zoom in on this. I won't be able to. Anyway, they said that Jim Cameron said that it was a certainty that Avatar 2 would dethrone Avengers Endgame as the highest grossing film of all time. When what Cameron actually said was, let me skip out here. Let me get a different picture. What he actually said was, he was talking about the Avatar sequel being re-released, and I'll show you. And Cameron believes Avatar, which celebrates its anniversary Wednesday, will be restored to its place atop the box office. See, there he's talking about Avatar being restored to the place atop the box office, mounting over Endgame through an inevitable re-release, part of a larger plan to rekindle global audience love before the movie's first sequel. This is what it's about. He's not out to get um, the Endgame record. He's just saying we're going to re-release it before the sequel comes out, and it's probably going to, or certainly going to, get the record back. He's not doing this out of spite. He's not doing this to attack Endgame. But the media, first, like I showed you, it was discussing film, and this one is from Complex. There it is. Complex following up with the same fake news story. Cameron never said that. IGN is jumping on it, saying that Cameron says Avatar will beat Avengers Endgame at the box office. But the way they do it, I'll show you in their tweet. Um, the way they are presenting it, let's see here. I'm going to find the one from today. Here's the one from Newsarama. I'll get to the one from IGN in a second. James Cameron, certain Avatar sequels will beat Avengers Endgame at the box office. He didn't say that, but that's what they're saying, and they have people believing this crap, and they're throwing shade at Cameron now, and it's like they're trying to sabotage the Avatar sequels before they even come out. These people are so despicable. Here's one from IGN. James Cameron believes that Avatar 2 will beat Avengers Endgame at the box office. He never said that, but this is what they're spreading. Now here's the original USA Today. I'm going to see if I can get this to show the right way. That's whatever. That's good enough, I guess. James Cameron predicts Avatar, the first Avatar, will ultimately top. Come on, get out of here. Avengers Endgame. I think it's a certainty. I'll just read this part here though. I think it's a certainty, says Cameron of Avatar, eventually passing Avengers in theaters. But let's give Endgame their moment and let's celebrate that people are going to the movie theaters. You know, he's not. He said, let's give them their moment. Let's give them their time. He's not trying to step on their toes. You know, if he wanted to, he could probably re-release it right now, right? But they're not doing that. So it's it's really frustrating that this news is getting out there like that and it's fake. So anyway, oh, before I forget, there's a Cinema Blend poll, and you can go vote on it. It is for the 10 best sci-fi movies of the decade. And also, if you do have a Twitter account, you may not, but if you do, go to. I might as well just throw this in the just throw this in there too in the description. The best movie of 2019. If you recall, the MTV Awards snubbed Alita completely. They completely snubbed Alita, and they put Dark Phoenix in the best action movie category. When the other movies I won't argue with, but they put Dark Phoenix in the best action movie category and completely left out Alita. And Dark Phoenix is a movie that bombed. Okay, so anyway, and I like Dark Phoenix. I thought it was a good movie, but still, it wasn't better than Alita. So I put this in the description as well. If you have a Twitter account, go vote and let them know, hey, Alita is still here and the Alita army is still here, and we're going to keep reminding people that this movie is out there. They need to support it. If we want to get a sequel, support it, give it a chance, watch it, and maybe you'll love it too. You know, encourage people to watch the movie. And we're not going to be toxic. We're just going to encourage people to watch Alita. That's it. Thank you all for listening. Talk to you later.